Okay, how to correctly pronounce Mandarin Chinese, 15-minute lesson. This is what we're going to cover: how to make the sounds, how to practice correctly, or one way of practicing that worked for me, how to pronounce third tone correctly, and another little hint, and how to check if you're getting your tones correct. So it's just like a quick overview. So how to make the sounds. There's these main non-vowel sounds: ji, qi, xi, zhi, chi, shi, ri, and z, ci, si. So for these three sounds, ji, qi, xi, you have your tongue in the same positions. For these four sounds, zhi, chi, shi, ri, you have your tongue in the same position. And for these three sounds, z, ci, si, you have your tongue in the same position. So these ones, ji, qi, xi, you basically want your tongue touching your mouth or the inside of your gum just below your bottom teeth. Right there. Got a key. Yeah, so if that's your tooth,
Yeah.
you want your tongue touching here.
Uh-huh.
So that's for ji, qi, xi. So do you want to try?
Ji, qi, xi.
Ji, qi, xi, yeah.
Ji,
So
xi.
you're like pushing your tongue. Yeah.
So,
ji, qi, xi.
ji, qi, xi.
Yeah, if you just let your tongue sit normally, and
Yeah.
then just draw it back until the tip of it's just touching there. Ji, qi, xi.
Ji, qi, xi.
Yeah, exactly.
Ji, qi, xi.
Ji, qi, xi. Perfect. For these ones, zhi, chi, shi, your tongue's curled up. Zhi, chi, shi, and touching about here.
Right there.
Yeah.
Zhi,
Zhi,
shi.
zhi, chi, shi, ri.
Zhi. How far are you? Because
Zhi.
they say that it's not like anatomically correct.
I think you're putting your tongue a
Too
bit far back.
Zhi, zhi, chi, shi.
Zhi, chi, shi, ri.
Zhi, chi, shi.
If you run your tongue along the top of your mouth, you'll feel like a ridge where it
Yeah.
goes from your hard to your soft palate. And I think
Little on the more on the soft.
just when it's just gone to the soft, yeah.
Zhi, chi, shi.
Zhi, chi, shi, ri.
Zhi, zhi, chi, shi.
Exactly.
Zhi.
That's good. Zhi, chi, shi,
Yeah.
ri.
Zhi, chi, shi. Zhi.
Yeah, exactly. And then for these ones, z, c, and s, you're basically, what it says here, tongue tip scrapes down the back of the middle front two upper teeth, is just wrong. It
Okay.
should be just sitting right on the back of your teeth here.
So it's just a little bit forward of the
Yeah,
first one.
exactly.
Z,
So, z, c, s.
z, c, s.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
So, ji, qi, xi.
Ji, qi, xi.
Yep. Zhi, chi, shi, ri.
Zhi, chi, shi, ri.
Yep. And z, c, s.
Z, c, s.
That's right. And for all these sounds, you don't even have to think about what vowel sound you're making after it, because you just keep your mouth in the same position
Yeah.
and keep going.
Yep.
So that's great. So you made the sounds, but now it's like you've got to build it into your muscle memory. And the way that I did that was I used this Mandarin Chinese pronunciation manual with Glossica, which is only like $10 or something really cheap. And I trained this for about 30 minutes per day for 2 weeks. And I found that it built it into muscle memory. So what I've got,
So why are those particular ones so important?
these particular sounds, they're not.
The ones up there.
Oh, because they're the only sounds.
Oh, really?
They're the only non-vowel sounds.
Oh, non-vowel.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So they're all the starts of the words. So what you find difficult now, I would anticipate, is moving between the sounds. So for example, this one, 接收, 接,
So you do the initial, like the first one.
yep. 接收.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you've just reverted to what you usually used to
Yeah.
do. So it's about
接
jie,
接
jie, yep. Shou.
Oh, on
It's your tongues like this.
show
Shou,
show
shou.
show
Your tongue's a bit far back again.
show
Shou.
show. Does your tongue has to come off at the end, right? Off the soft palate bit.
Shou, yeah.
Show.
Shou. So yeah, it's, if this is your teeth, that's your gum. Jie shou, jie shou, jie shou.
接 接
You're just saying it normally.
Yeah. 接
Jie shou.
接 show.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
you're pretty close. But because it's not built into your muscle memory,
Yeah.
you're going to find it hard. So what I did when I was in a similar position to you was I would just go through these slowly a couple of times. 山边一声飞机松香乌龟风车声音心肝新鲜中央 etc.
Yeah.
until I was up to a point where I could go to the audio file and then you can go along with it.
Alaska Chinese Mandarin tone training, tone 1 plus tone 1. 山边
一声飞机松香乌龟风车声音心肝新鲜中央高低 etc etc.
Yeah.
So just have a crack at that now and see just to see what it's like.
What,
Alaska
trying to go
Chinese
in
Mandarin tone
real
training,
time?
Yeah.
tone 1 plus tone 1.
Because I'm just gonna be saying it like I
山
usually.
边
一声飞机松香乌鸡龟风车声音香江香香中央高低. Because I have to just revert to like what I
Yeah.
initially do. Because I can't think about what I'm like
That's right.
like the stuff I just.
So you'll need to practice it slowly enough so you can make all the sounds, and when you've done that,
It
then
just
you can
happens.
progress.
Yeah.
And it will take training. Like for me, it was only about 30 minutes a day for 2 weeks, and I'd kind of built it in. So, and I noticed in my speaking, I was starting to just naturally make the sounds correctly. So they're going sh, I'll go sh, you know.
Okay.
It was awesome. So any questions about that? That's kind of like the first little bit.
So then there's the sort of non-vowel sounds, and then because half of them have like zhong.
Zhong, that's a
Zhong.
zh. So,
So-
zhong,
Is that
same zh,
zh? What one's that? Zh.
zh, sh, sh, zh.
Like that thing.
Yep.
Okay.
So zhongyang.
So where you've put eyes after everything up here, that's not necessarily
Yeah, that's right.
anything.
That's right. That's not anything. That's just saying put a vowel after it.
Okay, right. Yeah.
So it's everything. Yeah, I don't think you can make the sound without a vowel. Zh, zh. That just
Yeah.
zh as vowel just comes.
Okay.
Cool. Any other questions?
But so when you're, I suppose yeah, so we've got the sort of non-vowel sounds, and then you'd need the vowel sounds.
I mean, there are other non-vowel sounds like b and y and f and s, but they're all the same as English, which is why we don't have to worry about them. It's only those sets of 3, 4, and 3 that are different, which is why we need to practice them.
So like with that though, I could have gone song.
Yep. Song. That's
Oh,
fine.
okay. I could have also gone. No, I would have said that. No matter what.
Yeah.
Okay.
Song, xiang.
What about like gao?
Gao. Yep.
Gao. I might have said K or K.
Kai.
So you sort of just learn and then remember.
Yeah, because there's only one
Kai.
way they'll say that. It's much more consistent.
Yeah, I
in
suppose
English.
I would have just said Kai then.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just English pronunciation.
Cool.
Okay.
So The next thing is third tone. Basically, Ollie Linge on Hacking Chinese has an awesome article on this, but the crux of it is that third tone doesn't go like this. Native speakers don't say it like this, which is how most people try to teach it, which is or would be that. It actually goes, just starts low and goes lower. War. Yep.
So it doesn't actually go up at all.
No. If it naturally pops up a little bit at the end, like I'm not sure if mine is war. Is it coming up? Is it not coming up?
Sort of sound. I looked at one thing that it was like it's like the opposite of that sort of. So you go down and then there might be a little nick at the end.
Mm-hmm. I think definitely when you're starting out, don't think about coming up. I think that's probably the crux of it. So war. Yeah, war. So that's basically just say your third tones like that instead of don't think about coming up.
And before you mentioned that, it's just because the difference between this and the second tone is that you just slam it down in the register.
Yeah,
sort of.
That's what I think of. I think of starting quite low. So if I'm normally talking here, I start a bit lower. What?
Okay. What if you want to, like, I don't know, shout something out?
That's a good question. I'm not sure. Have to try it out.
Because then you.
那个是我的，那个是我的. Who knows?
Yeah. Because surely they wouldn't. Like, it's more just relative tonal movements.
Yeah, it's to do with your register.
Yeah. So you should be able to do it higher up, right?
Not really. They'd be like, or. Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
But you've just gotten used to doing it.
It's
in the low.
It's just where you're normally talking.
Yeah. So what's the different? Like, how does it sound differently from the second tone if you were to do both?
So these won't be words, but I'll just say, war would be war, or war.
So is the second tone the one that goes up?
Yeah.
Okay, first tone and sorry.
War. Well, it's probably better to say ma because that's your word.
War.
Yeah. Or ma.
Okay.
So that's how to do it. And now a really handy thing to check if you're getting your tones correct, Ollie Linge has another article where he says pick something like ma that can be both all the tones, depending on what you're saying, and just get together with a native speaker and you individually choose one of these options, like this one, ma, and you say it, and then you say, which one did I say?
Okay, right. Yeah.
And then you say, like, ma, which one did I say? Ma, which one did I say? Well, that's pretty obvious. This one must be missing something. But ma, which one did I say? Ma, which one did I say?
Right.
So, yeah.
Cool.
That's pretty much it. Any questions? Alrighty, let's call it a day then.